So, Shannon, what is your best guess on where he winds up?
I believe there are 4 teams. I believe Seattle, Green Bay, Chiefs, and Saints. I believe those are the favorites. For me, Skip, only team that's assured of getting in the playoffs is the Packers because they're going to win that division. Right now, the Chiefs are in the 7th spot. Saints on the outside looking in. Seattle's on the outside looking in. So for me, I believe the best landing spot for it would be the Chiefs because this is what we know about Green Bay. Devontae is going to get 14 targets. So how many targets would OBJ actually get? He goes to Kansas City, Skip. He's an instant upgrade over Hardman, over Pringle, over Robinson. So now he's going to get a lot of single coverage because they're going to rotate coverage towards Tyreek to keep him from taking the top off, and they're going to try to play over the top with a man underneath on Travis Kelce. So now that means he's going to get a lot of single coverage. So I like that fit the best because you have a quarterback. He's got to go somewhere, Skip. He can only go somewhere. Strong head coach, strong quarterback. In all the places that we're talking about, Skip, they have that. With Saints have the strong head coach. Sean Payton runs that with an iron fist. So there will be no problems there. We know Chiefs and Andy, Mahomes. Green Bay, Rodgers, LaFleur. I think Aaron Rodgers could handle that situation. Russ, Pete Carroll. They mentioned the Ravens. I love John Harbaugh in that situation. Lamar Jackson. So all these are viable options. I think the Raiders, now that they have, the Raiders could be in place, Skip. They did sign Deshaun Jackson, take the place of Ruggs. His issue, he got released. But the other guys, other than Renfro's a slot guy, Skip. He's not getting down the field in a hurry.
Agreed.
Zay Jones and Edwards.
And right now, Hunter Renfrow is their number one.
Right.
He's their primary receiver.
But I'm not so sure if LBJ wants to go there. So for me, I'm going to say Chiefs, Seahawks, Pack, Saints.
Okay, I hear you. Before I launch on this, I'm going to be very clear. I don't believe Odell is what he used to be, and I'm not sure he ever will be again. So I'm doubtful about the pressure he's going to feel to have immediate major impact. I'm not sure he's capable of it because he got robbed of his electricity by all those injuries. It's a litany of injuries. As you know, it's the knee, it's shoulders, it's hamstrings, it's hands, ankle.
Sports hernia.
Yeah, every body part has been hurt.
Right.
He's had a rough ride, man. And he's still having a rough ride because I think his shoulder, by all accounts, in Cleveland is still bothering him. Okay, so all of a sudden the world is saying free OBJ.
Yeah.
Well, I got it. LeBron led the charge. Free OBJ to do exactly what? And all of a sudden the hype just grows ridiculously to the point where what can you expect? I know you like him, you've mentored him, but how much can you really expect? We're talking about he's going to decide somebody's season or change somebody's season, and I don't believe he will.
Well, we're going to show that we'll be better in a new location than we were in the old location.
Yeah.
Just like you say you're better with him off the field, we're going to be better on the field with somebody else.
Well, maybe the campaign really should have been free Baker.
Ain't nobody no free Baker.
Right?
Free him for what?
Well, free him to be the Pro Football Focus quarterback of the week. He made first team.
I don't know how he did that.
All-Pro. First team All-Pro for the week. How did he do that?
I don't know, because Justin Herbert, you see, just hurt. But let me ask you a question.
Interesting.
Is that labrum still torn? Does he still have that? Because I noticed when he loses, he got a torn labrum. He got a fracture in his upper arm. I ain't hearing nothing about no leg or no arm all day Sunday and all day Monday.
Sucked it up and gutted it out and played through it.
But you notice when he lose, he don't suck it up. He up there, I can't, I don't know if I can go.
All right. Well, all I know is last year, coincidentally, I guess, according to you, that at Cincinnati, Odell got hurt. I'm knocking on wood for him.
Thanks to an interception by Baker.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Trying to make a tackle.
And after that, after he went out of the game, Baker completed 21 straight passes, a Cleveland Browns record, and he ended up throwing 5 touchdown passes in that game, including the game-winning touchdown late in that game, and he took off. And he won 8 of the next 11 games, and Pro Football Focus ranked him the 4th best quarterback in grades over those last 11 games, including a playoff win at Pittsburgh. I don't know. Something happened where all of a sudden Baker, it was free Baker.
No.
Free Baker.
Chubb and Hunt.
They got it. They got that. They got a great offensive line, but all of a sudden the ball got spread to all the receivers because you can't win in this league without throwing the football, and they were winning. And all of a sudden they went to Cincinnati, and you thought it was Cincinnati's game, and I said, no, cloud has been lifted. All of a sudden, Baker is free to throw it around to spread the wealth.
So Tell the people who was a Pro Football Focus Defensive Player of the Week.
I don't know.
Denzel Ward, you do know. Oh, you do know. And the player of the game, but that game was who? The right guard, Seiler. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't want to talk about it? Why you ain't talking about that? You keep on talking about what Baker did, but they had 2 other players on that team that was rated very high by Pro Football Focus.
But of all the quarterbacks, Lamar, and you mentioned Justin Herbert, there were a lot of good quarterback performances, and Baker, they graded the highest.
People at home can't
with no Odell. Believe it or not, no Odell.
Justin Herbert was 32 of 38 for 356 and 3 touchdowns and was 16 of 16 against zone.
And almost lost to Jalen Hurts.
Almost. Why they do that? I ain't seen that in the column yet. I see dubs and I ain't seen almost yet.
I told you Jalen Hurts was legit for real, and he showed it again.
They won 2 games.
Yep.
He legit.
No, he almost won that game.
He too legit to win.
Yeah. Is he?
I don't know. You tell me. You keep hyping it.
Biggest threat to the Dallas Cowboys is Jalen Hurts.
Man, stop it.
Told you.
Ain't no threat. Stop it.
Okay, so I also told you, I first guessed this, that I believe the Raiders are most in play to land Odell. And I have no idea. I don't know Odell's camp. Maybe you've heard something from Odell from the camp. But I am hearing that it's between Seattle and the Raiders because Seattle could just flat out, again, you heard Pete Carroll, he's indicating he might just claim it.
Yeah.
And
because you got Metcalf and Lockett, and now you got OBJ in play.
I don't know if Odell wants to get claimed because he would feel a little sort of captive where he has to go up there, right, and make it work. And I don't know if that's his mindset.
Right. At the end of the day, Skip, and they kind of put this, $4.25 million roster bonus in there to deter teams from claiming him. So he was like, okay, go unclaimed, and now I get to choose my destination.
I got it.
Therefore, you choose your destination and it doesn't work out. Who at fault, Skip?
There you go, right?
Yeah, because now, Skip, it's still, if he gets claimed, man, Odell ain't want to be there. Man, they ain't have no chance. They don't know how to use Odell.
I got it.
Odell gets an opportunity if he goes unclaimed to choose his landing spot.
Okay, well, if I could choose for him, I would choose Derek Carr because I believe Derek Carr it works very well with wide receivers, and I think he would respect Derek, and Derek would respect him.
I would choose Green Bay.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Well, I thought you were so down on Aaron Rodgers, one of the worst leaders in the history of pro football.
He is. He's all that. But I'm more down on your team.
He's a bigger diva than Odell is.
I'm more down on your team.
On which team?
Both of them.
Well, I don't know which teams you're talking about right now.
You got 2 teams. You know which 2 teams he got.
Oh, I got Cowboys and Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the point is, the Raiders are still desperate for wideouts because Deshaun's an aging player who can still run by people. Deep threat.
Right.
At least he's a threat, if nothing else.
Right.
Well, he's not a number 1 receiver. Right. Odell would go in there as the clear-cut number 1.
Yeah.
And
He's definitely an upgrade of the
and you can move Hunter Renfrow back to the slot, and you still got Darren Waller, who actually operates as sort of a hybrid wide receiver anyway.
He does.
And all of a sudden, you might have a little bit of a flying circus going on. You know, you might have an aerial show.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I think they play Kansas City this week.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we go. I just like the fit there. And do I think Rich Bisaccia is a strong... No, I just think he lays back and lets him play.
But I think the thing is now, Skip, in this situation, Odell, he has to be on his best behavior because for whatever reason, it didn't work in Cleveland.
Yep.
He had a great situation in the Giants, and it didn't work. So at some point in time, you can't keep blaming the organization when the common denominator is the player.
Okay, I
believe he'll be on his best behavior.
He better be.
And we're going to see.
Okay, we're going to see. So I think city fit is as important as team fit with Odell.
Win fit.
Okay, but city fit is got to be Big Apple. That blew up. Got to be L.A. Nothing out there right now for him.
Right.
Next fit to me is Vegas, baby. You know, he would feel like a star in Las Vegas. And it would fit him. It would fit his aura, his mystique, his brand. It would work in Las Vegas. Seattle, not so much. Green Bay, definitely not. He'd be unhappy in Green Bay. Odell doesn't fit in Green Bay.
Kansas City. Gates Barbecue, all that good old barbecue out there.
Yeah, you think so? I like Kansas City. I don't think Odell would.
He like winning? He want to win?
Well, yes.
Okay, then.
Well, does he need a ring to validate? Sure he does.
Yeah.
Is he capable of helping a team win a ring? I don't think so.
Maybe he could play deep safety and keep Sorensen off the field to increase 49ers.
Well, you're down on number 49, aren't you?
Skip, you know that man terrible. You can play DB better than him.
I might.
Everything. Somehow the ball find him.
I could cover Lazard better. At least I could make a play on Lazard. He got faked off his feet by Lazard after the catch. Really?
How does every time the man he's covering, the ball finds the man he's covering? In Buffalo, the Giants.
He has had his moments. He's been a pretty good player. It feels like he's on his last legs now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If he ever had legs, he on whatever they are. He look like he got to run like he got a wooden leg.
I don't know. Andy must love him.
He
Visual
must.
of that. The visual.
Kansas City fans don't love it because I be reading my timeline.
Yep.
They're like, get him off the field.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.